going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another NBA recap, and today it is the Knicks versus Pistons game. So as you guys know, I watch pretty much every Knicks game. I am a huge Knicks fan, and so yeah, that is what I will be sharing with you guys tonight. It was a great game though, so don't worry. It wasn't like a blowout, and I'm only reporting this because I want to. It was a great game. I'm not going to report like a blowout. That's pretty boring. But the Knicks won by 3 points. And yeah, let's start it off with kind of my thoughts on some of the players specifically, starting with Julius Randle. Another just fantastic game, completely took over there in the second half, specifically in the fourth, and really outshined Domantas Sabonis. So that was really nice to see. Randle played really solid defense on Sabonis for most of the game, and yeah, he really just had a much better game than him. Battle of the All-Stars, which is dope to say as a Knicks fan, and yeah. Julius Randle definitely won that one. The Knicks had an issue where obviously right now Mitchell Robinson is out, and so they have Nerlens Noel and Taj Gibson. However, early in this game, Taj Gibson got hurt, so the Knicks were in trouble as they needed someone to fill that 5 spot, and it was going to be Randle. Everyone knew that, but the question was who was going to play that 4, or who's going to play the missing position when Randle's playing. A lot of people thought it was going to be Obi Toppin. However, the last 2 minutes of the first half, Kevin Knox, who hasn't played in a minute, he's out of the rotation as of now, he comes in, and the Knicks looked fantastic. The Knicks rarely play small ball, but the Pacers' transition game was really bad today, and with the small ball, the Knicks were able to run, get the fast breaks, and go, and that's what they did in the last 2 minutes, and I think scored like 10 straight points to end the half. I think they're up by 8 with like 2 minutes left. And then as you guys probably saw on Instagram, Derrick Rose hit that buzzer beater 3 to end the half. And that 3 pretty much saved us. So we only won by 3. And it closed off that stretch where we were up by 2 at the end of the half. Besides that, quickly, in the little time again, once he played, was fantastic. Had 3 threes, had a 4-point play. Just a solid game from him. And yeah, that's really from the Knicks' perspective. From the Pacers' perspective, Sabonis, as I said, got locked down. They were missing Malcolm Brogdon tonight. Edmund Sumners, who was a young player for them, really stepped up in the few minutes he had like 7 points, 8 points, but had like 6 straight. Kind of took over for a minute of the game. So that was good to see. And really, it was Doug McDermott and TJ McConnell. I know that could be a surprise, but they were fantastic tonight. McDermott, especially in the first half, McDermott kind of cooled off, but he was all over. He was shooting well. He was getting to the basket. Doug McDermott, he came into the league, and he was, kind of a spot-up shooter. Give him the ball, let him shoot the 3. And as, on the Knicks, it was kind of the same thing. And on the Mavericks, when he played there for a bit, it was the same thing. But on the Pacers, he's been a lot more aggressive. He's been getting the paint. And it's dope to see because just seeing a player improve his game slowly. It's nice to see, and Doug did play for the Knicks, so I'm rooting for him. And he looks really good this year, so it's good to see. And TJ McConnell, he's a pest. You probably won't like him if he's playing against your team, kind of a Patrick Beverley type guy. There's a reason he's leading the league in steals this year. I think he's second average. That may not be correct. I believe, I'm like 99% sure, he's averaging the second most steals, and he's coming off the bench. But I do believe, this is what I was trying to say, was that he is first in deflections. Oh, wait, that could be Ben Simmons also. I just know that he's been stealing the ball a lot this year, and he had a great game overall. He had like 18 and 12 or something, so really impressive. And obviously he had multiple steals, as I talked about, that he has been a pest for a lot of teams and has been getting a lot of steals. Overall, the Knicks, they started off cold. They were down 8-0 to start the game, but after that, it kind of picked up. The Knicks without Elfrid Payton, I know I stopped there, sorry about that, but the Knicks without Elfrid Payton, they've looked good the past 2 games. Rose looks solid in the starting lineup. He seems perfectly fine if he needs to play that role. And the lineup of having Quickly come off the bench and kind of be that lead guy, and then having Frankie Ntilikina, who's played the last 2 games for the Knicks, with Elfrid Payton out, has been really, really nice to see. Frankie Ntilikina, in the minutes he's gotten, has looked really solid. His shot looks better. He's still aggressive and is still a defensive beast. So that's really good to see. And yeah, the Pacers, Miles Turner was really cold from 3. And overall, they kind of just had spurts where the Knicks got into transition and they were able to snap a lead like that if the Pacers, quickly got a lead. And it's kind of the same thing. The game was really back and forth the whole game. Like a team almost pulled away and the other team was able to come back. So no one really had huge runs. Like I said, the Pacers started off strong, but slowly but surely the Knicks came back and was winning by a solid amount at one point, and then the Pacers came back, and then the Knicks finished it off. So it was kind of whoever was feeling in that moment, which is the NBA, right? Like there are just times. It's all about runs in the NBA. Every team is going to have a run in a point of the game, and usually in every game, each team has multiple runs. And it's basically who has the most runs / how long / how many points you score on that run. And this was a perfect game that showed that. So yeah, guys, another quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of the games tonight. Yeah, the Knicks are 500 and they play the Pistons tomorrow. So after tomorrow night, the Knicks may be above 500 and the 4th seed in the East. So that's something to look out for. As a Knicks fan, I am ecstatic. Really good to see. And yeah, guys, don't want to keep you any longer. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye, guys.